Hello and welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing a general reading. These are collective readings. They are not sign specific readings, so if the title resonates, then the reading may resonate with you. Also, be sure to check out my other channel, Mystical Phoenix Tarot. The link for that is in the description if you want to check that channel out. All right, let's get started. Messages for the collective. You have, this is Sacred Woundings. It says, the wound of the pleaser's cage. Love earned through self-erasure. This wound forms when your safety or belonging depends on keeping others happy. You learn to suppress your needs, desires, or truth to avoid conflict or rejection. It can leave you feeling invisible, resentful, and unsure if love is possible without performance. And on the bottom is the wound of the soft armor. Appearing gentle while internally bracing, this wound forms when you learn to lead with kindness while staying on high alert beneath the surface. You smile, soothe, or support others, all while guarding your own tenderness. It can leave you feeling alone in your vulnerability, unsure how to receive the safety you offer so freely. Okay, let's get the Roses and Thorns Oracle. We're going to get through these messages for the collective. Card fell out. I need to take fear. So we have fear. Fear is stopping progress in this connection. Heal and grow. And you have unrealistic. You are setting the bar too high. No one is perfect. And opportunity. Chance to reconcile. Chance to meet someone new. On the bottom is move. Spirit is making you uncomfortable for a reason. Okay, this has to do with people pleasing. It has to do with giving but afraid to receive in return, or afraid what that receiving might bring. This feels to me like someone is trying too hard to be perfect in a situation. All right, let's get the truth is. We're going to get through these for more context. Messages for the collective. You have the past. The past is causing blocks in the present. The future, becoming clear about your vision of the future. So this is talking about letting go of the past in order to move forward in the future. Leveling up. This connection is moving to the next level. I don't feel like this has so much to do with someone else as someone needing to heal their wounds, healing past wounds in order to move forward in the future, in order to level up in the future. On the bottom, it says both ways. Partner wants commitment and single life. Need to make room. We have the past, the future, and leveling up. Let's go ahead and get started with the tarot. So we're going to start with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for the collective. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands on the bottom. This is showing up like someone who is not being given to equally and is being okay with that because they're not speaking up. This is that people pleasing or that soft armor type energy. Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Knight of Swords in reverse. Three of Wands, Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. See, waiting for equal give and take. Not walking away and having regret or disappointment. See, someone's being like a martyr in their own life because they're choosing to be everyone else's whipping boy. This is from Unhealed Wounds. Three of Wands, Eight of Cups in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Waiting on reciprocation or waiting on equal give and take, and nothing is moving forward. Ten of Pentacles. This could have to do with family or a long-term relationship. And Judgment. One's not being honest with themselves. That I think someone here is expecting things to improve, or it's like I said, someone is doing this and being okay with it. And really what this is saying is someone is doing a disservice to themselves by sacrificing their own happiness in order to make other people happy. So tell me about the overall energy for the collective. Clouds, this is darkness coming to light, or a time of improvements after hardship. So this is like if I suffer, it's like martyr energy. If it's like if I suffer long enough, then I will be rewarded for that suffering. But it never comes. And that's not the way to live life. Child, that's a new beginning, child or pregnancy. So once again, this could be family. Could also be a situation where someone's not walking away from a situation because there's children involved. The letter, this is text or emails. It can be a signed document or divorce. Tell me about letter. Theft. So theft can be literal theft. It can also be stealing someone's trust, stealing someone's time, effort, energy, resources. And in regards to the person who's feeling this way, yeah, they're losing time, effort, energy. When you get down to the nitty gritty of this situation, someone is unhappy and they're staying unhappy in order to make either someone else happy or everyone else happy. And there needs to be a realization here of you need to make yourself happy first. Make yourself happy first, and then if you can spread that happiness out to other people, then that's a plus. You only have this one life to live, so don't live it miserable and unhappy. So tell me about the situation for the collective. Five of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. And Ten of Swords. See, this is conditioning from like a young age. This is something, the way someone, this energy is, this is going to have to become a realization of, I don't need to do this, or this isn't a way of life. This behavior is not a way of life, because this is someone who's constantly not wanting to rock the boat, not wanting to upset other people, um, not wanting to create any friction. But this is almost like a job, trying to, this is emotionally exhausting. Five of Wands in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords. It's mentally exhausting. Seven of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. Needing to work on putting an end to this. Yes. Seven of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is about saying someone is doing this in order for to not to worry about in regards to everyone else, but someone's not showing themselves self-love. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, needing to take action to show yourself self-love. Yeah, needing to work to put an end to this, because it's only going to cause sadness, heartbreak, and disappointment. Yeah. There's no light at the end of the tunnel for this situation, because this is kind of giving like, because what someone is wanting at the end of the day, this person, this energy is wanting at the end of the day, is someone just to give to them equally. As much as they pour into everyone else, they want that in return, but they don't receive that, because no one else is hyper fixated on making sure everyone else is happy, especially if this is the primary person who's making sure everyone's happy. There's a nonchalance here about, well, why do I need to make sure everyone's happy? I'm happy. So it's not reciprocated. So it's this constant um, striving of something that's not going to be attained, and this is just going to lead to unhappiness. There needs to be a realization here of, I need to put myself first. I need to love myself first. Tell me about the situation or the collective. Military. Yeah, taking a leadership role. This is about showing other people. This is about making the change and showing it. Rich girl. This is like the Nine of Pentacles. This is doing well on your own, better off on your own. This is talking about taking action to show yourself self-love, being better off. Marriage, commitment. I don't think this is necessarily, it can be marriage, but I think this is talking about the commitments to other people. Saying this needs to end, someone needs to work on ending this, commit themselves to working on ending this. Otherwise, there's going to be sadness, heartbreak, and disappointment. So tell me about the outcome for the collective. The Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. the Five of Swords in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let me get some more here. Tell me about the Devil in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, the Sun, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. Clarity, needing to get away from the devil energy. It's almost like whoever's dealing with this is like under some kind of illusion. This could be someone who always feels like everyone is always mad at them, or this is an illusion, or like there's expectations. There either is unrealistic expectations that is being put upon the person dealing with this, or there's an illusion here of unrealistic expectations. I feel like whoever is dealing with this has like the weight of the world on their shoulders, and all they have to do is put that down. I feel like a lot of this is brought upon themselves, but once again, this is coming from past wounds, childhood wounds. Um, it is not. It's giving the energy of it is not your job to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. And there needs to be a realization of this, and there needs to be healing and action took to lay those burdens down, because they're not yours. You don't have to carry only your burdens and everyone else's. So it's saying to lay all those other burdens down. The Sun, Page of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. Yep. Not being supported. I feel like if someone took steps to take these actions, that they would, I don't know, I just feel like things would open up. It'd feel a lot more. What I'm feeling is like a lighter, more free, like a load lifting off your shoulders is exactly what it feels like. Just to no longer feel obligated to. It's like that saying, "No is a full sentence." Someone needs to learn that. It feels like possibly from a young age, this person has had a lot of responsibilities, and in that feels as though they're responsible for everything. The stork, this is a new beginning, child or pregnancy. So, see, it's saying walking away from the devil energy, starting something new, getting clarity that this isn't stable, this is, it's not sustainable, and needing to start something new. Yeah, feminine energy. This to me looks like someone who's not intentionally, but has been lying to themselves and not taking action. It's saying like now's the time. Book, yeah, getting knowledge, seeing things clearly. That it's like someone's working 10 times harder and not getting any results from it, and it's saying it's time to open your eyes and see that you're not getting, there's not equal give and take here. You're not receiving what you're seeking is to get that reciprocity, but you're not receiving that. So if you're not receiving that, if you're not getting what you need from the situation, then stop that. Doing it and doing it and doing it, and it's like digging a hole to nowhere. You're never going to get there. And it's talking about having the clarity and the wisdom to know this. It's like I said, I just feel like whoever's dealing with this feels like it's their job to they've always felt like it's just their job to do everything, and it's not. And there needs to be a realization of this and an acceptance and the action taken to say no, that's not my responsibility. And it may feel uncomfortable for a while, but it will feel freeing to have that burden off your shoulders. So tell me about the advice for the collective. Ten of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Yeah, the advice. Oh my lord. The advice here is saying, in regards to burden, show yourself self-love, and there will be healing. It's almost like taking baby steps. You know, they know when you're given some sort of responsibility that isn't yours to take on, or you don't feel like that's something you can handle. Say no. Say no this one time, and then it's like it'll get easier with time. This is someone who lacks boundaries. And what it seems to me is that this has gone on for so long that people recognize that there's no boundaries here. It's like this is how it's always been. So we'll leave it to this person to take care of all the problems. Someone needs to take their power back. Take their power back and give back the burdens to whoever they belong to. Ten of Wands, Queen of Cups, Three of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. And Death. Yes, see, it keeps saying putting an end to this is going to bring healing. Someone's not seeing that they need to show themselves self-love. Page of Cups in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Death. Nine of Swords in reverse. Five of Cups. And Two of Cups. I'm hearing start doing things because you want to, not because you feel like you have to. So this is saying giving from a place of care and not necessarily a place of necessity, or because this is like I'm hearing executive functioning. I don't know what that means. I'll have to look that up. But I'm getting like it's like a robot. Like someone feels like whatever's being put on their plate, they have to take that on. And it says there needs to be a slow progression of, in regards to your healing, there needs to be a slow progression of not letting everything fall on your plate. This is talking about like slow boundary build up, building boundaries slowly. Um, Executive dysfunction, is that the word? I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up. It's saying not to be in regards, it's saying to unapologetically put up boundaries. And this may not be easy to begin with, but over time, it will be easier. And this is for your own self love, for your own self care. And it's important to have boundaries because I feel like in this situation, whoever I'm reading for, everyone around runs all over the lack of boundaries that someone has. It's almost like an expected thing for, oh, this person will take care of it. They take care of everything. So there needs to be a reestablishment here of boundaries being set. Tell me about the advice. Child, a new beginning, expectation. Yep. See, it's saying that whenever this begins, that the people around are not going to see this new self love that someone has created. There's an expectation here. Moss, theft and destruction. This could also be talking about ending the relationship. If people have problems with this, there could be ending relationships. If someone oversteps your boundaries, there could be endings of relationships. This is really just about taking back your power and not being so afraid of walking away from those things that's not meant for you. Okay, let's get the closing messages. Closing messages for the collective. Future. I'm thinking ahead and wondering what our relationship will be like in the future. There's twice that it's talked about the future, but by setting boundaries, this is going to show you who's really there for you and who's really not. Because there's a lot of people that when you set boundaries and they can't run through them, they don't like that. So this is like seeing who your real friends and family are. And on the bottom is trick. I have ill intentions and may be planning on deceiving you. Big favor. I need assistance with something big. See? So it's saying that if you do this and you do set boundaries, that the people who don't like the boundaries you're setting are going to try to push past those boundaries that you set. And it's saying, don't allow that to happen. And it's just like a situation with, like, if you were trying to quit drinking or trying to quit smoking, you may slip up sometimes, and that's okay, but always get back on track. The important thing is to get back on track. All right, collective messages for the collective. This is the Forest Spirits Oracle. Have Fox Spirit strategy. Employ the power of your vision and long-term planning to bring your ideas to life. And on the bottom is Squirrel Spirit. Fast moves. Gather your resources to navigate different conditions and find creative solutions. All right, everyone, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.